That's my point.
Okay, all right. So let's bring some.
You come and make some pronouncements and state a position, then you go and this. Why would they take you serious?
Right. Yes,
Doc, in this discussion,
and whilst we're dealing with this issue, there are issues that you have raised, as Fosin has also raised, which, and I added that because it is, I see them as maybe the frustration of a minority, and that you think that the majority is using their, when he refers to the 700 and says that the majority is deliberately...
Yeah, and that the speaker should crack the whip.
He says the speaker should crack the whip.
The 700 what?
There are 700 referrals to committees that have not been
in this
upon.
parliament.
Yes, it's actually 702.
In this parliament.
Yes, from the 7th parliament to the 8th parliament. Yeah.
So that's from 2017.
Yeah.
702.
Yeah.
But Bagby wasn't the speaker in the first 4 years.
He's in a seat now.
So Doc, my take on this matter is that we should fundamentally go back to why we come into public office, why we are elected, why do we subscribe to the oath of office we subscribe to? What is the raison d'etre? What is the philosophy? What to be nationalistic, to be patriotic, to represent the hopes and aspirations of those who elected you, who sent you to parliament. I think that is what these fundamental principles rather become secondary and become lost in the woods. An extreme partisanship demolishes, destroys, and totally ruins all of these principles. We should rather be at the fore. We should rather be at the center. So extreme partisanship, which suppresses personal integrity, suppresses the national principles, suppresses patriotism, what should be nationalistic, what should be in the interest of the people who sent us to parliament. That, to me, is at the heart of what we are discussing. And is the reason why the same group of people will argue with us against the e-levy, will even go to the extent of engaging in fisticuffs. Instead of brain, it becomes brawl, things get physical, and in a few months down the lane, a new flag bearer says it's an obnoxious law, I'm going to repeal it if I'm elected. And the same people are applauding. And the next day they are on radio and television saying they can't wait for the mate to take over the steering wheel and repeal those laws, and that they will be happy with it. Where is principle? Where is patriotism? Where is nationalism? Where is personal integrity? And Doc, it will interest you to know that 67 years ago, on the 2nd of December 1957, the National Assembly was having the same discussion. And the respected Jato Kaleo, 13th November to 19th December 1957, official report, first series, volume 8. 2nd December 1957, column 222. And this is Mr. Jato Kaleo speaking, the Honorable MP from the UP stock for Wala North. And at the time, Kwame Nkrumah had introduced the Emergency Powers Bill, which they were opposing. This is what Mr. Jato Kaleo said.
Was that a PDA?
No, this was another one, the Emergency Powers Bill.
Which year?
1957.
November.
Jato Kaleo said, and I quote with your permission, I met a government backbencher and had a talk with him about this bill. And when I asked him his reason for supporting it, we think of the party before the people. We put the cart before the horse. I know that there are some government supporters who know in their hearts that this law is not good. I will not press them to vote against it. I will only ask them to abstain. That is the simplest way to go about it, unquote. 67 years ago.
Very profound.
Very, very profound. That party. Who are those who form the party? Isn't it the people? So let's put the people's interest first. See his conversation with that backbencher. He is only supportive because his party has brought it. His government has brought it. And it is the reason, 67 years down the lane, we are still on this extreme, reckless partisanship path that a few months ago, you all passed an e-levy, swear that it is a panacea. I remember the joke even emerged in town that e-levy is now like Akubam. It cures everything. I remember the Honorable Atufosin, then ranking member of the Finance Committee, saying that the way the majority MPs have described the e-levy, he's even beginning to believe that it can cure my baldness. That when the e-levy comes, I'll suddenly grow hair. And we all had a good laugh. They said it will create millions of jobs. It will prevent us from going to the IMF. It will be such a game changer. E-levy has been enforced. Where are the jobs? Have we gone to the IMF or not? So why didn't they listen to us? We even did an actuarial analysis, consulted experts. They told us, including the Chamber of Telecoms, that all those projections were fanciful. It will not be met. They are engaged in multiple and quadruple analysis. It will not meet the target. Here we are. Here we are. They didn't listen to anybody. Now, from their own party, their new leader says, I'm going to repeal it. And the same people, yeah. And I'm sure if he comes to Parliament today, and we just decide that we'll watch them,